Okay, so if you watched the last video of replacing the water intake screen on this 6-horse Mariner, I mentioned we'd do another video of another simple maintenance project, and that's going to be replacing the thermostat on this thing as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get to that and show you what's going on. Okay, so on this particular part number, I went with the aftermarket part, the Sierra. I believe that's how it's pronounced. Some of you may know better and correct me, but it's Sierra part number 1843052. The Mercury OEM, I believe, is 14586A3, but if you'll cross-reference, you'll see they're the same. They are a little bit different in shape, but they're 120-degree thermostats. So what you're going to get in the package is the thermostat, and you're going to get 2 gaskets depending on the application. This particular thermostat fits, I believe, the 6 through the 15 horse Mercury and Mariner. So depending on your application, you may use one of the other gaskets. But this thermostat comes with a little rubber gasket, and a lot of times the gasket will be loose in the package. In this case, it came on there, but there's a little groove in this gasket that you just kind of slide on there, and it fits. This is a sharp edge, and it just kind of rides in there, and it locks that rubber gasket on there. So anyway, let's go ahead and replace this. You're going to need a 10 millimeter socket to get this off, and then I'm going to show you this. This is your thermostat housing. You've got 2 bolts here. Let me take this plug wire loose. But you've got these 2 bolts right here, and your thermostat sits under there. So let me get that off and show you what we're up against here. Again, not a whole lot to this. The thermostat just sits in there. Depending on how long it's been in there, determines, whether you have to pry it out with a needle nose pliers or the gasket is stuck. I changed this not too long ago. So, as a matter of fact, there goes the gasket. But this is the housing that covers it, and you can see the shape of the gasket, and you just want to line that back up when you put the new gasket on. It marries up and matches there. So, and then there's your thermostat. You can see it's a little bit different shape. This one's got a little point on it. You can grab it with a needle nose pliers to pull it out. This one's just kind of got a lip around it. But again, they're both 120 degree thermostats, so that's all you have to worry about with it, as long as it's compatible. So this slides in there. Just push it in tight. It's not going to snap or go in there real snug right now, and it will. It doesn't matter the orientation. It just goes in. And what I do, I put my gasket on so I can be sure I've got it married up to the right, the right side, and the little gap there, the slot is in place. And then I'm going to just go back and line it up here and try to just finger tighten it for right now. And it'll start to snug up. I just want to be sure that, I've got them lined up, because this is aluminum, and you sure don't want to over snug that aluminum. And I'll do it like I do a lug nut. I'll tighten one side a little bit and then move back to the other to try to keep them even. And that's pretty much all it is to it. Again, not wanting to go overboard with this, just snug it up. And once you do, it's not going to come loose. And I believe that's got it right there. Like I say, I don't want to go overboard with it. But that's all there is, and you put this back on to. Okay, and that's all it is to your thermostat, and that's your discharge hose there. But anyway, again, it's simple maintenance. You may want to do it at the beginning of each year. If you don't run your motor that much, maybe you do it once every 2 years or something. But you'll know if the thermostat acts up, because engine will run a little warm, and you'll notice that it's not peeing as forceful or as long as it should. And this thermostat does open and close, so it's not going to be streaming the entire time that you're on the water, but you'll be able to put your hand under it and tell how hot it is. But that's all there is. So anyway, hope that helps, and good luck if you have to change one out yourself.